Hello people! So today's video I'm coming at you looking like a little gremlin. Basically today I'm just going to be doing a summery makeup tutorial, I guess. It's going to have nice, fresh, dewy, glowy skin, and it's all going to be using products from the drugstore. So if you want to see a nice, dewy, glowy, fresh, I need more adjectives, then make sure you are subscribed and give the video a thumbs up too, and just keep watching. Okay, I know like this hair situation is just not the best. I feel like I look like an elf right now, but it keeps my hair out of my face. So let's start off with the skin. The eyes aren't too dramatic or anything, so I think we'll just start off with the skin. So all I've got on is just some moisturiser and a bit of cream under my eye. I've done my brows. My brows are affordable. That made no sense. The products I use for my brows are completely affordable. I use the BH Cosmetics Pro Studio Duo Brow Pencil. The Shape and Define it's called. This is one I've been using for my brows. So yeah, we're going to start off with the face. I've got a few products to use the face. So I'm going to start off with a face primer. I'm going to use the Catrice Prime and Fine Aqua Fresh Hydro Primer. I do really like this. I do not use it enough. It's very hydrating. I feel like this is actually a really good primer for it being so affordable as well, because it does make your skin go quite tacky. It gives you a tiny bit of a glow, not too much, but it's very hydrating. It's got like bamboo water, I think, or something like that, and that, I don't know what that does, but it sounds good, doesn't it? So okay, then the next step, I'm going to use like a oil or like a glowy serum kind of thing. So I have two options here. One, they're both affordable. One is more affordable than the other, so I'm just going to give you two options, but they are both from the drugstore. So the first one is the Flower Beauty Supernova Celestial Skin Elixir. I love this. This is literally one of my favourite like glow products for the face. And then the other one that is more affordable is the e.l.f. Glow Up Primer Serum. This one I feel gives you more of a glow because this one does have like tiny specks of glitter in it, but I don't mind it, which is kind of strange. I think because the glitter is so fine in it, it just doesn't bother me, but this one just gives you a nice fresh natural glow. I'm just going to use the e.l.f. one. I haven't used this in a while. You can get it from Superdrug, and I'm pretty sure you can get e.l.f. at Superdrug as well, so mainly keeping it around like the perimeters of my face. Nice and glowy. Okay, next step is foundation, but I'm going to add something to mix it, make it a bit more bronzy as well. The foundation I'm going to use is the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth foundation. This also has SPF 18 in it. Love this. And I'm going to mix in the Catrice Light Correcting Primer Serum in the shade Sunlight. I think I'm going to use a sponge today. I'm just feeling using a sponge. So I'm going to use my Sonia Kashuk sponge. This you can get from Target, so it is drugstore as well. This has really nice coverage as well, especially for like something that's a bit dewy. And it's got really good coverage. Oh, look how dewy that is. I love this foundation. It's so good. Okay, moving on. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the L'Oreal Infallible Concealer in Latte. I think this might be a bit light for me at the minute, but we'll make it work. I'm going to use my sponge again, and I'm going to spray a bit of the setting spray that I'm going to use. So this is the e.l.f. Dewy Setting Mist, and I'm just going to use this to just further just kind of make sure everything's blended nicely into the skin. You can see it's just added even more of a glow. Blend out my under eye creases quickly, and then I'm just going to set my under eyes. Okay, so I didn't want to use my Maybelline loose powder because I use that all the time. It's not from the drugstore, but it is very affordable, so I'm going to use the Colourpop No Filter Setting Powder. I'm gonna just let that set under my eyes for a second because I haven't used this powder in a while, but I'm pretty sure it's a powder that I always have to bake with, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing on my face. While that's baking on my skin, I go in with blush. I was trying to get like a cream contour and then realized I don't have any affordable or Drugstore cream contours, which is really bad. But that's a powder, and same with highlights. I had a lot of Colourpop ones, but they're kind of like the only cream highlights I have, and I didn't want to keep using Colourpop. So the highlight is a powder as well. So I'm just going to do blush to start off with. This is the Flower Beauty Blush Bomb in Pinched. This you can get from American drugstores. I don't think we have these in the UK yet, unless you can get them on the Superdrug website. Okay, I'm just going to use my powder brush just to kind of pat whatever loose powder's left just under my eyes. Okay, then I'm going to go back in to the setting mist. Do the bronzer first actually. So this is the NYX No Filter face powder. It's their finishing powder, but I use the shade Golden as a nice golden bronzer. I don't add too much, just like a nice little bit. Before we go into highlight, I just want to use the setting spray again, so it's the e.l.f. Dewy one. This literally does exactly what the Tatcha spray does. I kind of hate myself for buying that, like, honestly. Actually, I might do my highlight after I've done the eyes, because just in case I have any fallout or I need to brush it away, I don't want to brush the highlight away. So let's move on to the eyes. So I was so struggling to find like the right toned eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, that because I wanted like peachy, pinkies, oranges, that kind of stuff. So it's not from the drugstore, but it's so affordable. It is drugstore price or even more affordable than that. But this is from Beauty Bay. It's their EYN Fiery Eyeshadow Palette. This is £12. Look at those shades. I've done like a whole review on this thing. It's so good. The formula is amazing, and also you get a mirror. Hello. What more do you want for £12, honestly? Using this in conjunction with a palette that is from the drugstore, which is good. And then I've got something else for the lid, which is not from the drugstore, but it's very, very, very affordable. We're just gonna dive in. I'm just gonna like point, show you what I'm doing, because it's not like a tricky makeup look, okay? And then I'm going to use the Essence Magical Forest eyeshadow palette. This first shade here, it's like a very light champagne-y pink. I might just take that on my finger actually and just pop it all over the lid. And again, kind of cheating but kind of not. It's so affordable, but it's from H&M, and this is the Infinite Impact Eye Colour, and this one is in the shade Golden Light. It's just like a glittery gold, and I'm just going to pop this right on the centre of the lid. Okay, I did think this was going to show up a little bit more, but with my finger. Okay, so it's like a little better with your finger. I mean, I feel like you could completely skip that because I feel like it just didn't do anything, but that's fine. Then to tightline with, I'm going to use the Essence Long Lasting Eye Pencil in Hot Chocolate. And for mascara, I'm going to use the CoverGirl Full Lash Bloom Mascara. Okay, so highlights before I forget. So I'm going to be using the Revolution and Soph highlighter palette. Just take the shades I usually use, which are like these three here. Okay, So for lip liner, I'm going to use the Rimmel Exaggerate Lip Liner in Addiction. Have not used this in a hot minute. So that is the finished makeup look. So I hope you enjoyed today's makeup tutorial. If you did, then leave me a comment down below, let me know your thoughts, and give the video a thumbs up too. And subscribe if you want to, if you don't. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.